I'm Kirsten Brademeyer, the Education and Youth Programs Manager at Keep Cincinnati Beautiful. I've been working at KCB for about 2 years. I went to Ohio State University where I majored in political science and international studies. So I'm doing something a little bit different, but it all is a bit related. Before I worked at KCB, I worked as a college advisor in Columbus City Schools, actually. And so through some of our programming here, I've been able to kind of combine work that I've done in my last job with my current job to introduce a workforce development program called Roots to Boots at KCB.
Ooh. And hi everyone, my name is Caroline Kane and I'm the Applied Learning Coordinator here at Keep Cincinnati Beautiful. I went to the University of Cincinnati, of Cincinnati.
I made sure not to say the.
I went to UC for biology and with a minor in chemistry. I recently just got my master's degree I finished it in December in natural resources and environmental sciences. I really like being outside, and working with KCB has allowed me to take that passion and channel it into working at our CRC site. So we have a program called the Tree the CRC, which we're really excited to share with you guys and talk about a little bit today.
Today we're going to talk about something that we both think is truly vital to our communities, which is the public spaces that we occupy and frequent.
Yeah, so public spaces are the beating hearts of our community. They're super important assets to each neighborhood in Cincinnati, and we think that we need to take better care of them.
Yeah. So take a second to discuss some public spaces in your community and see if you can think of 5 different public spaces that you visit.
And some of them are a little bit tricky to think of or might not be as big as you might think.
Now that you've thought of those 5 public spaces, have you ever thought who maintains them?
I always thought it was the city that did it.
That's actually a common misconception, Caroline. In reality, our public spaces and parks thrive when they're maintained in collaboration with the city, but also with community members who live there and spend time there.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's a good place to start talking about Keep Cincinnati Beautiful and what we do.
For sure.
So, like I said, we are representatives of Keep Cincinnati Beautiful, and what we do is we connect people, passion, and place to help care for and maintain public spaces. And that's where we come in. So Keep Cincinnati Beautiful's mission is to connect people, passion, and place in order to achieve equitable, vibrant, and healthy communities all throughout Cincinnati. Can you think about these 3 words and what they mean for your community?
Yeah. Providing and connecting community members to resources that help improve their communities really puts the power in the hands of community members to improve those communities. Like picking up litter.
You know, when we're talking about caring for public spaces, I think there's a really important piece of the puzzle that we're missing. You know, when it comes to planning, designing, and maintaining them, are young people often included in that process?
I don't think enough, unfortunately, which is a bummer because high schoolers and young people are really uniquely positioned and have such an awesome perspective to provide to communities to help shape them to be the best places that they can be.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I feel like young people are really good with technology, and I would really like to see some more technology in my public spaces, like solar-powered charging stations or AI trail guides, things like that.
For sure, and you guys also value sustainability and environmental stewardship and can maybe have some really cool ideas for like rain gardens and composting stations and even urban agriculture initiatives.
Totally.
Action.
Like we mentioned, you young people are really primed to help make a difference in your community, especially after participating in the Green Teams Challenge. And we want your help to make our public spaces inclusive, innovative, and reflective of the diverse community needs, including the needs of high school users like you.
Today we've been here at Dyer Park where our co-op Madison from the University of Cincinnati put up a table and did a lot of engagement with community members, including young people, on what they'd like to see in their neighborhood. So part of that was painting this really vibrant, colorful mural that we did with the help of one of our volunteer activation days. And this site is a really good example of recreation and art and green space, like these trees, which are some of our program areas, coming together to create one of those really vibrant, beautiful public spaces. If you agree that your community needs more spaces like this here at Dyer Park, there are plenty of ways to get involved with Keep Cincinnati Beautiful.
Yeah, so for our teens who are still in high school, we have a few great programs. One specifically is called Tree the CRC, where we work with you and whichever group you're a part of, whether it's an after-school club, whether it's a sports team, whether it's just your environmental sciences class or what have you. We'll work with you to bring you out to one of our CRC sites and do things like plant trees or remulch the playground or paint the playground furniture.
Take a minute to discuss some of the resources that are available to you already through your school or through outside partners like the Civic Garden Center and Keep Cincinnati Beautiful.
Yeah, think about how you can use these resources to improve public spaces or any space in your community.
Together we can make a lasting impact and build a greener, healthier future for all of Cincinnati's 52 neighborhoods.